Hi, I'm Leroy Morrison. This is Casey Cheeseworks. Tonight we're at US 36 Raceway in Osborne, Missouri, and we'll have a good night of racing with the pure stocks, E-mods, stock cars, and B-mods. With they took out the A-mods for the final race of the season, championship night, and they add bonus money to each of the classes. The stock cars and B-mods will pay $600 to win, along with the E-mods and pure stocks paying $300 to win. And tonight we have the points leader of the pure stocks, Cletus Murray, and he's been leading points throughout the season. And what does it take to wrap up the season points championship tonight?
Well, I think I just got to start the feature. I got an 86-point lead, so we'll try to do what we can. It's been a good year, been leading all year long. Last weekend we wrapped up the Northwest Missouri State Championship, and I'm leading the points at Winston as well. So we got 11 victories this year. I've had a lot of help throughout the year, so we just got to keep moving on.
Well, got to keep rolling. You got tough competitors out here throughout the season. Who's been most competitive against you this season?
I'd say there's a couple cars. The triple nickel, Bo Wells. You got Cody King in the 29. He's pretty fast. And then you got the Bowler boys. The 47 and the 20. They can win it any night as well. Yeah,
real tough competitors up here. Who makes it possible for you to come out here and up at our local track to keep the points lead both tracks?
Well, the guy that helps me, Lenny Duncan, it's my cousin's husband. He helps me every week. Daryl's Garage. If it wasn't for him, there's no way. I got T&B Trucking, a guy I work with. Myself, of course, Cletus Murray Trucking. We got TC Lawn Care, a friend of mine owns his own lawn care company. We just picked one up this week, Precision. I'm going to forget. Precision, he pulled the frame horns out for me up there in Gladstone, body shop. So Precision Collision, that's it. So I got a lot of help, mainly Daryl does most of it.
Well, I want to ask.
It's actually Dean Ray put this together here a few years ago, and I bought this car last October, and after sitting for a couple years, we really haven't had to do a whole lot to it. It needs to be freshened right now because it's getting wore out.
Reliable motor, keeping you out strong throughout the seasons, and I want to congratulate you. I hope you start the feature and get your championship. And
me too.
I want to say thank you for racing out here at US 36 and have a good night.
You too, buddy. I'm gonna watch you tonight.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Go! And they're off as they come down the front straightaway. We got them falling. We got them picking them up. We got them dragging them. It looks like the old brood himself. He has got them out front as they come down. He has got it working. Now let's see if he can turn it around and come back. He has got him running down the back straightaway. He looks like he is going to be the man to beat. He is dodging in and out of traffic. I think they may have practiced this. That's it. Just drag him, Josh. We have a clear winner down here. Josh Atkins and Son. Brady, you were hanging in there tough, buddy. You hung tough for half the race, then you kind of withered out. And I don't know what's happening to these down here. Come on, finish it up, Leroy. Hustle. You got a chance at a strong third-place finish. Y'all ain't doing bad, Marcus. Thanks for playing.
Lights are out. We're going to roll down the back straightaway. Alan, get this one started.
Lights out, field set, flagman Bob Reber, he's ready up there in the flag stand. It's time. Nickel Green Flag Racing coming off turn number 4. It's the 15 of Atkins, the triple nickel of Wells outside of row number 1, looking for green. It's go time down the front straightaway. A great start by that car number 15 of Atkins. Justin Atkins out to the lead into turns number 1 and 2. The triple nickel of Bo Wells going to dip down to the inside. 29 of Cody King running right there in the number 3 spot. 91 of CJ Turner, and the 5 of Kyle Rowland going to round out your top 5. Everybody chasing. Car number 15, Justin Atkins with the lead down the
14X of Mick Ross. They're battling for 8th.
Everybody battling, kind of slotting into position as they go down through the back of the pack. Man on the move is that car number 21M of old Mudcat Cletus Murray. As he's trying to find a way to the front, it's the 15 of Justin Atkins, the triple nickel, the 555. Bo Wells sitting right there in the number 2 spot. The 29 of Cody King going to drift up high, coming off turn number 4. That's going to open up the door for the 91 of CJ Turner. Turner down to the inside. He's going to try to walk through the door, but it's the 29 of Cody King closing the door. King maintaining that number 3 spot.
Back up front, there's still about 2 car lengths between your leader, the 15 of Justin Atkins, and the 555 of Bo Wells. Still about 2 car lengths. Is back for third, the 91 of CJ Turner. He's still to the inside of the 29 of Cody King with the 5 of Kyle Rowland, trying to figure out which line's going to go. He's going to choose the outside and try to get to the outside of the 91 of Turner.
Back up front, it's the 15 of Atkins right in the middle of the track, the 555. Bo Wells going to have to change his line if he wants to gain a little bit of ground on that leader, car number 15 of Atkins. Meanwhile, back there in turns number 1 and 2, for the position number 3 and 4, it's the 29 of Cody King that has spot 3. The 5, Kyle Rowland wants it. Rowland going to dip down to the inside, coming out of turn number 4. Rowland going to capitalize on the mistake by King, take over that number 3 spot, but he's got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to catch the 2 front runners. It's the 555 of Wells in second, with the 15 of Justin Atkins out there with the lead coming out of turn number 4.
The gap is starting to close up front, and just as I say that, a little bit of issues for the 555 off of turn number 4. It's going to go back out to 2 car lengths, as off of turn number 2, it's still the 15 of Justin Atkins out front. The 555 of Bo Wells runs second, the 5 of Kyle Rowland, he runs third, the 29 of Cody King's fourth, and rounding out the top 5 is the 91 of CJ Turner.
As Turner rounding out your top 5, got a lot of fast cars behind him. The 02X of Brewer running in that number 6 spot. A little bit of problems for the 14X of Mick Ross. He gathers it up. We stay green flag racing back up front. That car number 15, Justin Atkins, on a mission here tonight. Led every lap so far, trying to find his way to victory lane, but he's got a hard competitor right behind him. Car number 555, Bo Wells, trying to run down the very fast 15 of Atkins.
The 5 of Kyle Rowland, he's starting to pull away from the 29 of Cody King, as this time off of turn number 4. 2 more circuits for the 15 of Justin Atkins, as issues for the 14X of Mick Ross. He will pull that car to the infield, and that will end his night here at US 36 Raceway.
Meanwhile, back up front, staying green flag racing, 15 of Atkins, 555 of Wells, separating themselves from the rest of the pack as the white flag comes out. One more time around to determine the winner. It's Atkins going through turns number 1 and 2, right in the middle, down the back straightaway. Take us home, Jacob.
The triple nickel of Bo Wells. He's got about 3 car lengths to make up in 2 corners. It's not going to happen, as off of turn number 4, your pure stock feature winner will be the 15 of Justin Atkins. Second will be the 555, the triple nickel of Bo Wells. Third will be the 5 of Kyle Rowland. Fourth will go to the 91 of CJ Turner. And rounding out the top 5 will be the 29 of Cody King.
That is Cletus Murray, your track champion. Send it down trackside to Allen.
Thank you, Pop. As the helmet coming off, glasses going on, window net down. As the steering wheel comes off, give him a big round of applause. Your pure stock winner, car number 15 of Justin Atkins. Congratulations, buddy. You wheeled it here tonight. You had your hands full. The triple nickel Bo Wells 555 was right there in your tire tracks the whole night. If you would have changed up your line a fraction of an inch, he may have got you, but you held your ground right here in Lake Road Warehouse Victory Circle. Congratulations. First ever feature win? First ever feature win, so congratulations on that. Can you walk me through that feature out there? Maybe let me know about some of the sponsors that make this possible, buddy.
I just try to hold my line and keep it out front. I like to thank my Aunt Brenda for all the support she's got. I don't know, I'm blank now, but mainly my brother over here. He's my everything. He keeps us on the track every week. So I want to dedicate my first trophy to my brother. So.
All right, let's give him a big round of applause. Feature winner, car number 15 of Justin Atkins. I'm going to make my way down here. Your 2017 Pure Stock Track Champion. It's car number 21 there, the old Mudcat, Cletus Murray. Cletus, congratulations on the 2017 track championship right here at US 36 Raceway. All seasons you've been a front runner, a contender. I think you're leading the way, 6 feature wins on the year. A great, solid performance here in the 2017 season. Congratulations on that. Can you tell me about some of the people that make this possible for you week in and week out?
Well, I tell you what, I got a lot of people that help me out. Daryl Witt with Daryl's Garage. I can't thank him enough with using his shop yesterday, all day today, to get it back out here after having a bad crash there at the fair. Lenny Duncan, he helps me almost every day. The family and friends, you can see they're here. All the kids, all the kids are signing the hood all year long. It's been a good year. I've won 11 races, I think, total. We got the Northwest Missouri wrapped up. Now we got this one wrapped up. Now we're going to go try to get I-35. I want to thank all the fans for coming out here. I want to thank Beth and John Bowler for opening this back up. It's been a fun year. It's one of my favorite racetracks.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. All right, let's give him another big round of applause. Again, the 2017 Pure Stock Track Champion. It's car number 21M of Old Mudcat, Cletus Murray. For Emma Lamar, we're looking for green. It's go time off of turn number 4. A great start by car number 20X of Carson Masoner. As the 12-gauge Jason Nelson a little bit slow to get going. We stay green flag racing. Lamar up to the high side at turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, your leader, car number 20X of Carson Masoner.
Big run early for the 50 of Leroy Morrison. He's started 6th. He's now fighting for 3rd off of turn number 4. The 1R of Cade Richards, he's going to shut the door into turn number 1. Now he's going to slide and try to get to the lead as the 4M of Manly Lamar, your leader, slips up off of turn number 2.
So a tough break for the 4M of Lamar as the 50 of Morrison. Meanwhile, back up front, it's the 20X of Carson Masoner down to his inside. Car number 1R of Cade Richards. Masoner at the line, led by about a half a car length. Now through turns number 1 and 2. Richards with the preferred line down to the inside. A good run with the 20X of Carson Masoner up on the high side. We're going to be side by side racing through turns number 3 and 4. The 1R of Richards going to shut the door as contact with the 50 of Morrison and the 20X of Masoner. Masoner keeps his foot in it. We stay green flag racing. It's the 1R of Richards. Now the 20X of Masoner going to slip off of 2. The 4M Lamar gets by him to round out your top 2.
Cars everywhere further back in the pack. The 1R of Cade Richards is issues now for the 20X of Carson Masoner off of turn number 4. That'll open the door for the 50 of Leroy Morrison. But back up front, it's the 1R of Cade Richards. It's the 4M of Manly Lamar. He's recovered and worked his way back up to 2nd. As here comes the 75X of Randy Smith Jr. He's worked his way up to 3rd.
Keep an eye on that car number 75X of Dandy Randy Smith. He's a man on a mission as he makes his way to the front. He's going to look to the inside of Lamar as we go down the back straightaway. Lamar going to throw it up on the high side, thinking about a move for the top spot. He's going to get the door shut as they come down the front straightaway. Richards to the inside. Lamar, he's going to throw it up on the high side. Got a good run going out of turn number 2. He's going to try to take over the lead down the back straightaway. Richards not giving up an inch. He's down there on the inside off of turn number 4. New leader at the line for 4M. Manly Lamar taking over the lead.
The 75X of Randy Smith Jr. Now he's going to look to take that 2nd position away from the 1R of Cade Richards, but Richards shut the door into turn number 1 to hang on to that 2nd position as the 4M of Manly Lamar starts to work his way to about a 4-car length lead into turn number 1.
Manly Lamar at the point. Richards in the number 2 spot, but he's got company. The 75X, Dandy Randy Smith right there laying in wait in spot number 3. Battling all through the field, back through the pack for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th as the 20X of Masoner slipping off of turn number 4. The 50 of Morrison able to capitalize it. Meanwhile, back up front, a new 2nd place contender, the 75 of Smith, able to get around that car number 1R of Richards, but out front, it's all the 4M of Manly Lamar.
2 laps to go. That time by for the 4M of Lamar. The 75X of Randy Smith Jr. A good corner through turns 1 and 2 as off of turn number 4.
Off of 4, it's the 4M Manly Lamar taking up the white flag one more time around. Lamar right in the middle of the track. He's going to go down the back straightaway. 75X of Dandy Randy Smith with the last-ditch effort going into turns number 3 and 4. Smith not going to lift, but picking up the checkered flag first. Your feature winner, car number 4M of Manly Lamar. 2nd place goes to car number 75X of Dandy Randy Smith. 3rd place to the 1R of Cade Richards. 4th place belongs to car number 50 of Leroy Morrison. And rounding out your top 5, car number 12 gauge of Jason Nelson.
The belts are coming off and stepping out of his race car. Your E-modified feature winner, the 4M of Manly Lamar. Man, he had a tough battle there with the 1R of Cade Richards to get around him. It was a little bit hectic further back in the field. You were involved all the way from 5th to 1st. Tell us about that race.
Yeah, I don't know, second lap, transmission popped out of gear, and the rest of the race I pretty much ran it one-handed, holding the transmission in gear. So it's one of those deals where I'm used to racing with 2 hands.
And once you got out front, you set sail, but then the 75X of Randy Smith Jr., he worked his way through the field, and right there at the end, you had to hold him off.
Yeah, I was just waiting any time to see his nose. He's always fast, and this time I got him. Got lucky.
Well, congratulations, your E-modified feature winner, the 4M of Manly Lamar. And we will now work our way over to the 75X of Randy Smith Jr., your US 36 Raceway track champion. It was a great year for this 75X car. How does it feel to pick up the track championship?
This year's been awesome to me. Thanks, John and Beth, Brett Lang. This is my pit crew tonight. My pit crew's at Super Nationals, so if I had a flat tire, I guess you had to change it.
Yeah, you were able to pick up a lot of victories. You were able to get points where they mattered, and how gratifying is it to pick up a points championship?
It's awesome. Words can't describe it.
So your US 36 Raceway E-modified points champion, the 75X of Randy Smith Jr. Thomas Roberts, the green flag will come out, and into turn number 1, the 63T of Tim Eaton will lead the field.
Here comes Dale Eaton trying to follow him through. He will take over that second spot as Thomas Roberts front third. Dean Ray, the man on the move, as he is on the high side. Let's try to make it 3 wide as we go into turn number 3.
Off of turn number 4, lap number 1, I'll go to the 63T of Tim Eaton, the 63 of Dale Eaton. He's going to be riding his tire tracks as the 77 of Dean Ray. He's using the high side of the racetrack. Give him third off at turn number 2.
Mopar Power hooked up as he south sets his sights on one of the 263 cars as he will be on the high side of Dale Eaton down the front straightaway. Dean Ray puts it in there. He will take over that second spot as we head into turn number 1.
There was room for a car and no more room for anything else in the 77 of Dean Ray. He made it stick. He's still going to battle the outside of the 63 of Dale Eaton. Dale Eaton slides up, and now a crossover from the 77 of Dean Ray. Give him second at the line.
Dean Ray, nice crossover move as he will take that inside line. Dale Eaton right up next to the wall. He will fade back. He will now settle into that third spot. Thomas Roberts fourth, and how about Sam Scott making his presence felt with 5th place run so far tonight.
And let's give another applause to the 55 of Drew Huff. He's going to pull that car to the infield and call it a night, but a good effort for him to get that car back onto the racetrack. But up front is still the 63T of Tim Eaton.
As Eaton leads him, he has got that car out front. He is starting to put a little distance now between him and the 77 of Ray, but Ray doing everything he can, trying to run him down, make a race out of it, as Eaton using right in the middle of the racetrack. Good racing surface here tonight.
The 77 of Dean Ray. He separated himself from the rest of the field, but out front is still the 63T of Tim Eaton. He's going to lead by about 6 car lengths into turn number 1. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th place competitors, you could throw a blanket over them. It's the 63 of Dale Eaton leading, the 65X of Thomas Roberts, and the 93 of Sam Scott.
Sam Scott making his presence felt as he works hard on that 65X of Thomas Roberts, unable to make it work. Up front, lead starting to shrink ever so slightly as Dean Ray starting to reel in the 63 of Tim Eaton. Does he have enough time?
There's about 6 car lengths between the first place car of the 63T of Tim Eaton and the 77 of Dean Ray, and they have about a whole straightaway on the 63 of Dale Eaton as contact further back in the pack between the 65X of Thomas Roberts and the 93 of Sam Scott. They'll keep those cars headed in the right direction. We'll stay green flag racing at US 36 Raceway.
Mick Ross hawking the horn, wanting by us. He will run in that 6th spot, but up front, lead starting to go away ever so slightly. Dean Ray cutting into that lead, but only by mere tenths of a second as they go down the back straightaway. But we got a battle back through the pack raging as we're trying to go 3 wide for that 5th, 6th, and 7th spot.
The 93 of Sam Scott. He's on the inside. The 34X of Mick Ross. He is on the top side of the racetrack. The 65X of Thomas Roberts. He slips up a little bit in the entry to turn number 3. That opens the door. They're still going to battle side by side into turn number 1.
2 orange and black cars going at it. Also the orange and white car of Thomas Roberts as we go down the back straightaway. Up front, though, Tim Eaton has got that car working at 63T, having everything his way, but the 77 Array not going away.
Back further in the pack, the 63 of Dale Eaton. He's now got some breathing room for that 3rd place position. It's the 65X of Thomas Roberts. He runs 4th. The 93 of Sam Scott. He's in 5th. The 34X of Mick Ross. He runs 6th. The 55T of Calvin Teal. He runs 7th. And running 8th is the 22X of Alvy Christofferson.
As we come through turn number 3, off of turn number 4, only 2 laps left to decide it. These Gladiators battle up front. Lead now to 3 car lengths as we head through turn number 1. Off of turn number 2, let's make it 2 car lengths as we go down the back straightaway.
We missed this earlier, but the 23 of Greg Gilbert, he pulled that car off of the racetrack and called it a night as we've got a battle. The white flag out on the speedway, 1 car length. Now the difference between the 63T of Tim Eaton and the 77 of Dean Ray. Off of turn number 2, it's still that car length as they head into turn number 3. The 77 of Dean Ray, he's going to enter high. He's going to try to pull the crossover. The 63T of Tim Eaton won't let it happen, and he will pick up your USRA stock car feature win. 2nd will go to the 77 of Dean Ray. 3rd will go to the 63 of Dale Eaton. 4th to the 93 of Sam Scott. And rounding out your top 5 will be the 65X of Thomas Roberts. But what a race in your USRA stock cars as the 63T of Tim Eaton picks up the feature win.
Car, let's hear it for Tim Eaton, driver of the 63T. Tim Eaton was breathing down your neck. Hollywood Dean Ray clears traffic. He chases you down. Don't know how much you had left in the tank, but y'all made a race of it to the finish. Green to white to checker, the way you like for them to go. Congratulations on a big win.
Thank you very much. This is my 3rd time back in a stock car. My old man let me drive one. These things are fun. This is probably one of the highlights of my year, and pick up a win in a stock car that I've only been in 3 times. It's pretty cool. I had a 2nd out here and then ran good at Bethany, so I got to thank my dad for letting me drive his hot rod. So
I tell you what, the car looked very good as he came home with a solid 3rd place finish tonight. Good run for him. Always great to see father and son in victory lane as racing is family. Again, Tim, nice job behind the wheel. Dean Ray, good run as he came home in 2nd place, and like I said, dear old dad coming home 3rd.
thank you guys very much for coming out. If you guys aren't doing anything afterwards, come down and see us. Kids can get autographs, all that stuff. Just come down and see us.
Let's give him another big round of applause in victory lane here tonight. Tim Eaton. Jefferson, how do you see it? Consistency paying off this year as you bring that 22X home. Bowler Motorsports, all about trash on the side of it. You are the 2017 USRA Stock Car Track Champion.
Oh, thank you very much. Obviously, it wasn't the night we were looking for. The track really threw us for a curve, but consistency wins championships. So we stuck it out all year long. I know one night it was the hottest night we had. Threw a transmission and drive shaft and stuff, and I asked my guys if they were done. I said, hell no, we're here to win. So this is tribute to them. They helped me out. So thank you, everyone.
Race fans, this guy is no stranger to victories. He is no stranger to track championships. One of the best in the business and one of the truly nice guys of our sport, Alvy Christofferson.
Thank you very much. I would like to dedicate this championship to 2 special guys. One of them's Joe Chris. We just lost him a little bit ago. He was with me when I first started. And one was a good friend of mine who just passed away a couple months ago. His name is Bruce Browning. I told him I'd give him a ride with me, but I'm kind of afraid to carry his ashes with me. But he's always riding with me in hard every race. So this one's for you, Bruce.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your track champion, Al Calvin Christopherson. As I make my way back up, let's send it on back up to Alan and Jacob.
Into turn number 4. We're going to wait on the green flag. It is out now. We're B-modified racing here at US 36 Raceway.
Tim Eaton with the early lead as we go into turn number 1. He is trying to do the double dip tonight as Brad Dittemore slips around. That's going to open the door for Stevens, but the beneficiary is that car number 20X of Jim Cameron, as he has got that car in the second position as Wes Bestian off track. 15B in the infield. Problems for Wes Bestian.
And issues for your pole sitter in both turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. He's going to start first. He's going to slip to 4th. Now he's trying. Now the 19 of Josh Munson. He's to the inside of the 777 of Dittemore. As big sparks on the 73T of Truman Asher. Now some smoke out of that car. He's going to pull that car to the infield. And a short night for the 73T of Truman Asher.
With that burning and fire over there, I hope there is no debris on the racetrack. We will soon know as these cars go through it over there. But up front, Tim Eaton pulling away in car number 211. Second place, 20X of Jim Cameron. And how about the 222 of Colton Stevens? Good run for him as we're side by side for 4th and 5th.
The best battle on the racetrack is for that 4th place position is the 19 of Josh Munson. He's going to throw the slide job into turn number 3 and make it stick off a turn. Number 4, move the 19 of Munson. He started 8th. He now runs 4th and looks to chase down the 222 of Colton Stevens.
Colton Stevens with an impressive run here tonight, but Josh Munson's got him in his sights. Up front, nobody has anything for that 211 of Tim Eaton as he is checked out now, trying to find his own zip code as he is pulling away.
The 20X of Jim Cameron. He seems to be the only one in the zip code of the 211 of Tim Eaton, but it's on the other side of the zip code as the 211 of Tim Eaton continues to pull away from the rest of the field. The best battle on the racetrack is that 6th position is the 28 of Tim Dawson. Now looks to the inside of the 777 of Dittemore.
Trevor Dunn giving it a good run here tonight as he got that car out there in the last position, but here comes Tim Eaton going to be dealing with that lap car as we go down the back straightaway. Is he going to try him high? Tim Eaton will dive to the inside. He will try to make that move low as the 211. No problems lapping the 50Z.
The 211 of Tim Eaton. He continues to lead off at turn number 4, the 20X of Jim Cameron. He runs 2nd, the 222 of Colton Stevens. He runs 3rd, the 19X of Josh Munson's 4th, the 66X of Chris Wright. He's 5th, the 777 of Brad Dittemore. He runs 6th as the 28 of Tim Dawson runs 7th.
Up front, that IROC chassis of Tim Eaton, second place. That Jet chassis of car number 20X of Jim Cameron. Then comes Colton Stevens in that 222. 19 of Josh Munson starting to try to run down the 222 as the laps start winding down. 9 laps in the books, make it 10 this time by.
The 211 of Tim Eaton. He's now got the entire length of the front stretch to his advantage off of turn number 2. He continues to lead with the 20X of Jim Cameron. He's now going to have to work himself around the 50Z at Trevor Dunn. A little bit of contact in turns number 3 and 4. He's not going to get the inside down the front straightaway. A little bit more contact as the 20X of Jim Cameron continues to struggle with the lap car, the 50Z of Trevor Dunn.
Now he will clear him as we go down the back straightaway. That'll allow Colton Stevens to close back up, but he has to deal with the lap car also. The man I'm watching is the 6'6 Chris Wright as he is up to that 5th position. As Colton Stevens, not as much trouble getting by the 50Z of Trevor Dunn. He will set his sights on the 20X now as they go down the back straightaway.
2 more laps for the 211 of Tim Eaton to cap off a really good night at a racetrack as the 20X of Jim Cameron. He's now got company from the 222 of Colton Stevens, as now the 19X of Josh Munson. He looks to work himself around the 50Z of Trevor Dunn.
White flag in the air as they go down the back straightaway. Driving car number 211. Tim Eaton has got that car working off of turn number 2. Now he will go down the back straightaway by our sides. He goes through turn number 3. He will be coming off turn number 4. Your feature winner, the 211 of Tim Eaton.
The battle is still for 2nd, the 20X of Jim Cameron. He will come off of turn number 4 and take home 2nd, the 222 of Colton Stevens. He will finish 3rd, the 19X of Josh Munson. He will come home 4th, and rounding out your top 5 will be the 66X of Chris Wright. And what a statement from the 211 of Tim Eaton. He's going to pick up the USRA stock car feature tonight. He'll pick up the USRA B modified feature tonight, as well as the 211 of Tim Eaton. He is your USRA B modified track champion.
Race fans, I think we need to give all of our drivers tonight in all classes a big round. Race fans very impressed here tonight. Justin Atkins, he's still smiling because he said, I was part of that. I picked up. Race fans getting ready to come out of the car as he picks up that feature win, not only in the USRA stock car, but in the USRA B Modifieds. What a big night for Tim Eaton as he comes out of the car. Let's give him a big round of applause. Not many people can boast of a feature win. He can boast for two in one night, driving the stock car and the B Modified. 2 wins in one night, same track. Tim Eaton, you ought to be smiling after a night like this. These are the nights you only dream about.
These are the nights you dream about because this don't happen very often. I'll take them whenever I can get them, though.
And I tell you what, let's go ahead and say that I interviewed the same person here tonight as you come in with a statement. You didn't feather this car. You didn't, how do you say it, just finished to win the track championship. You come in wanting to win the feature. You said, I'm not backing into a championship. Here you are in Victory Lane, and here you are, 2017 US 36 track champion, USRA B Modified.
Thank you very much. First off, I got to thank all of our sponsors, all the people that make this stuff happen. Budget Home Repair, Huff's Lawn Care, Collision Repair Specialist, Nap Auto Parts of St. Joe, Express Mechanical, Eye Candy Graphics, iRock Race Cars, McKenzie, KRT Race Cars and Fabrications, and all the friends, family, and everybody that participates and helps us get these things ready for the weekend.
I tell you what, you see the old bald-headed guy on the end. I know he helps out a lot, too. I tell you, Brad give it a good run tonight. Handle went away on his car. He would have been right there with you. Racing family down there at Pickup and Race Haven. I tell you what, y'all put some fast cars on the track.
We try to, and it's all about the family. Family is this sport, and that's the only thing that's the only way it should be. You know, we all might not be blood, but we're all family day in and day out. You know, there's a lot of bloodshed between everybody in the shop. Dan, he hasn't been around much this year, but whenever he has, success has been great. So I like you coming around, Dan. I want you around more.
I'd probably stuff him in a trailer somewhere and take him with me after a night like tonight. Great job, Tim Eaton. Savor this night because, like you said, they don't happen very often like this.
No, it don't. Thank you guys very much, and I appreciate it.
Race fans, another big round of applause. Not only winning the feature tonight, but he picks up the track championship, the 211 of Tim Eaton. 2 weeks from now, race fans, we'll have championship night. We'll start everybody heads up according to the way they finished in the points. So, race fans, be sure and make those plans now for 2 weeks as we will be back here on Friday night. That way everybody will have time to make those repairs to the cars. Be back in 2 weeks. Great racing action right here, US 36 Raceway.